I want to talk to you about why network marketing is better than corporate work, why it's better than working for someone else, regardless of the level of job that you might be doing for someone else. I've worked in just about every capacity inside a corporation. I've been chairman of the board, I've been CEO, I've been entry-level person. I've worked at various levels of responsibility, and I will tell you something. Inside of the corporate world, especially in the new economy, it is a dangerous place to be. It is not as safe and secure as what people once thought it was. You are being bought at wholesale and sold at retail every single day. And the moment that you can't be sold at retail, in other words, the moment they can't underpay you for the value of the job, then you're going to find your way out of that corporation. It's so unsafe today in the corporate world. There's so many people looking for work, etc. But here's the biggest thing. When you go to work for somebody inside of a company, you have two basic decisions. Decision number one is to perform, to achieve, to excel, to really bring his amazing value to the organization. And here's what happens the moment you do that. The moment that you really decide that you're going to give it your best, you have to get good not only at achieving, you've got to get good at another thing, a second thing. You have to get good at politics. Because the moment you start to achieve, you become a threat to a huge number of people. The people that are your supervisors, they're going to become threatened because you're going to become a candidate for their job. So they'll try and find ways to hold you down. The people who your co-workers that are on the same level as you, they're going to try and pull you down. The people that might be reporting to you are going to see that, hey, they're going to try and grab at your ankles and keep you down. So if you like politics, that's not a bad thing. The people who rise to the top inside of these corporate environments, they're not just the performers. I wish it was a meritocracy where you got whatever you performed, you got that in benefit and everybody was happy for you. Guess what? Inside a corporation, almost no one's happy for you. Everyone feels threatened. And because of that, unless you're amazingly good at scaring the wits out of everyone around you, so no one wants to mess with you, you become so good politically then that you're protected, then you'll be fine. But if you're not good at politics, performance alone won't get you there. Performance will put a target, a big red target with a bullseye right on your back. You're going to watch your back at all times. So that's option number one inside of the corporate world. And argue with me if you don't think that's true. I've been in many different capacities over my life, and I promise you in every single one of them it's true. Even if you're chairman of the board, because you still report to somebody, even if you're CEO, because you still are responsible to shareholders, it does not matter. You've got to become great at politics if you want to be a performer inside of the corporate environment. And I'd ask you a question. Is performance alone rewarded? Is it? There's only so much somebody's going to pay, regardless of how much you perform. So if you don't continue to perform more than you did, even if you made millions of dollars for the company, they're only going to pay you so much. If you're in a sales job, work for a corporation, if you perform, are you rewarded for that? Maybe for that year, but then they're going to increase your quota. They're going to shrink your territory. They're going to change your commission structure to make you work harder to get the same money. So that's the system that you're in. And you think you're getting security. Security is a myth inside of the corporate world. It's been a nice experiment for the last 100 years, but our world is changing and we're changing to a performance-based, purely performance-based economy. The days of putting in time and getting your paycheck are over. You're going to have an entrepreneurial mindset. So anyway, that's option number one, is to perform and to get good at politics. That's option number one. Or option number two is to hide. to go into that office, to go into that company and hide, literally hide. Go into your cubicle, go into your office, and get through the day, get through the week, get through the month, get through the year, but don't make waves. Don't disagree with anybody. Don't make anybody mad. Don't be noticed. Don't be the first person to offer up ideas. Only agree when it becomes acceptable inside of the community. And so many people inside of corporations are hiding. They just hide out because they're trying to get through another year. And they learned a long time ago, don't perform because you're not good at politics and it's not worth it. So they hide and they wait for that 3% per year increase. So compare that world, risky, unsafe, insecure, politics-filled, performance-punishing world to network marketing. Network marketing allows you to live in a pure meritocracy, where if you perform, you get paid. The computer can't tell what kind of resume you have or background or experience or education or who you know. It's not the good old boys club. There's not a glass ceiling. There's none of those things. If you perform, you bring the sales and the organization to a company, that company's computer is going to spit out the information. It's going to pay you what you brought to the company. So if you're not afraid of being paid what you're worth, then network marketing is perfect. The other thing that's amazing, this is the only environment I know where they want to pay you more money. They're excited about paying you more money. If you're making $1 million a year, they're saying, yes, I hope we can figure out a way to pay you $2 million. If you're making $100,000, we want to pay you $250,000, and we'll celebrate it when it happens, and we'll be sincere about it. Try and be $1 million employee for a company. I've been in that situation. The moment you're a high-paid person for a company, they're having meetings about you. And they're saying, are they really worth it? Can we figure out a way to pay them less? I don't know. $1 million? Are you kidding me? You get such a target on your back, it's unbelievable. But in network marketing, they'll celebrate it. They're excited about it. They want to do it because it's a pure reflection of the value that you're bringing to that organization in the volume and the sales that your organization is creating. So to me, there's just no comparison. You think you're secure in the corporate world? You're not. The best security is in yourself, and the best way to get that security in yourself is in the network marketing model. There is no question in my mind. Ladies and gentlemen, my wish for you is that you decide to become a network marketing professional. You decide to go pro. You decide to walk away from this model that's busted and step into a new way of living, because it is a stone cold fact that network marketing is not perfect, but it's a better way. Now let's go tell the world. Everybody have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.